Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode of the Montana series. It is June, just 1 month after we ended the last episode, and we've got some money in our bank account. We just sold off all of our whiskey that we have been making for the past year, and we ended up getting $487,000 from that. We also sold some cows, another 34 grand, and paid off our loan to the bank. So this is just straight profit from here on out. We are going to transfer some to the savings account, but we're going to go ahead and prep for July because we check out a time-saving stock check here. Dried soybeans, best prices in July, nearly $600,000. Hopefully we can get it to peak over that 598 and actually get a full 600 grand for it. That would be fantastic. We're going to go ahead and park this trailer back over here and get ready for July. Maybe cut some hay real quick, get the what cows we have left fed. We're going to keep selling them, keep using that to fund what we're doing, and make sure we stay afloat. And we got 5 years to make $7.5 million. Hopefully we can do it. The end of this year will be a really good teller on what our new fields are going to do for us with our big field here and our big field there. Maybe we won't have to buy any more land. If we do, we'll have to really think about it because land is super expensive over here in Montana, but not a problem. We'll figure it out. So I'm going to gas up the truck and head to bed, and we will see you in July so that we can sell some soybeans. All right, it's a stormy July afternoon, and we sold our soybeans, and we got a little cash. I want another field. I know we just bought another field, but I mean, we got close to $1 million, so we might as well just go ahead and invest into another property. I've been thinking on this, honestly, like the past 2 hours in real life, but there's a field right beside us that's $760,000 for 31 acres, and 31 acres is a good bit. That's it's less than this field, but it's still a sizable amount of property, and it's close by. So we're gonna drive over there and check it out. I already did some research on it right before I drove into my sign just then, but it is a clover field. So we've already missed the planting windows for soybeans. Actually, no, we could plant today. Oh, let's drive over there. It's already 1 o'clock. I think if we cut the clover today, we could plant it. We probably could get the planting done by the end of the night. And then that way we'll just have another field of soybeans ready to go. This is it. Oh, well, the clover's not even grown. I think we're still going to buy it. I'm just trying to decide if we want to do a year of clover or plant soybeans already. So this is 31.29 acres of clover. Let's go to ChatGPT and type in 31.29 acres of clover will yield how much clover hay in Farming Simulator 25. Let's look that up real quick, because if we can keep cutting this field for like 3, 4, maybe 3 times, then we could probably make money back on it. So okay, ChatGPT said 20 to 23,000 liters per acre per cut. So that feels like a lot. 31 acres, that's 31 times 20,000. I mean, that's 620,000 liters of clover hay per cut. And clover hay sells for 184, the animal dealer, 183, the hay company. So 620,000 times, it really would be 620. 183. Well, that's $100,000 per acre, or per cut. I think we're gonna buy it. We're gonna buy it. We're gonna take the risk of not planting soybeans over it this time. And when we get to the first harvest, we'll just see what happens. It's fertilized 100%, so there's nothing really to do besides just sit and wait for it to be ready to cut. But that's what we're going to spend our first soybean harvest money on, is that new field right there. And we got to stop spending money, because if we want to hit our goal, we need to start saving, which we can do. We can do that. We're going to be rich. Yeah, we're going to drive back on over here. My worker is almost done cutting the looks like they're stuck right here. Let's fix them a little bit. Yeah, they're almost done cutting the hay field. I love cutting grass in the rain because the equipment is just, it just stays clean for the most part. I mean, we can run a pressure washer on it too, but tractor stays clean. It's nice. We're gonna let them finish that up, get the cows fed. Went ahead and bought some more cows today. So we're sitting at, it doesn't even tell me the grand total here, a lot. We're buying 24 at a time and selling them at 24 months. So it is actually time to sell some Angus, make a little bit of money. Let's go ahead and do that. And 34 grand for those guys. And then next month we'll be able to sell some Limousine. Actually 2 months. I think I skipped a month when buying, but that's okay. All right, well, I'm going to get started on this and work on the clover field in a month or two, and I'll be back to you guys in the fall when it comes time for harvest. So this is not ideal. It is 6 a.m. and we're going to get an early start, but the rain is going to be here until noon, it looks like. So we're going to see if we can, I don't know. I don't want to do that. We're going to speed up time a little bit, and we're going to see if we can get to where this rain stops, because I don't want to deal with it. All right. It's now after lunch. It's 12:30, so we lost a lot of time, over 6.5 hours. But the rain finally stopped, so it is time to get harvesting. Got the auto drive set up for the trailer right there, so all good there. And we're gonna do a lot of this ourselves, just because we can do it a bit faster than the AI can, and I want to get as much of it done as I possibly can before I need to let AI do it. We are going to enable the straw swath. That's making some weird sounds. That's okay. Let's unfold the harvester. And let's see here. Steering assist is set up. Let's turn it on and let's get into this field. Get started on the first soybean harvest of this year. Missed a little bit right there, but that's okay. Anywho, well, I'm probably going to time lapse this, so I'm going to get started on this, and we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so it is almost 6 o'clock in the afternoon here. We have finished up the soybean harvests. If we hop into this little fake fly mode. Check out this field over here. We got that one done, and we finished this one over here. Started on the corn. Hopefully we can finish it before the day's over. I did take the combine to the shop and get a longer auger pipe for it, because on the new MacDon header, the trailer just doesn't fit under it, and so we needed to extend that. I think it's a little too long now, though. We may go back and see what other options they have. And we forgot to lower the header, so we will just go back and do that. Okay. We're going to save, because we have autosave turned on always, but the soybeans got us a little over 260,000 liters of soybeans, so those are currently drying now, right on in here. So we've already dried, that's the word, about 10,000 liters of those. But our distillery ran out of corn today. So we are harvesting all of our corn we have. We need to get that started on drying, and hopefully get that put in, hopefully in November, if it dries fast enough. But yeah, we have done that, and hopefully we can finish this up today. I'd love to get it done in October. That way we can have a easy winter break. But I'm gonna get this wrapped up, and I'll be back with you with some numbers once we get it all finished. All right, it is almost 9 o'clock in the game, and we have finished all of our harvests. We got both the cornfields done, soybean fields done, and we dropped all the corn stalks and all the straw. We will be picking that up to make a little extra cash. Now we need to do a little bit of math and figure out how much corn needs to go in the dryer and how much corn needs to go in the distillery. So we use half as much dry corn as we do regular corn. So we can go ahead and say 25%, 30% of the regular corn can go to the dryer, and that should, well, can we do half? Let's see. If we've got 157,000 liters, and we need 2 corn for every dry corn. Let's divide that by 3. Okay, so we need to put about 60,000 liters into the dryer and let that dry up, and then put the rest in the distillery, and that should be fairly even to get us roughly the same amounts of what we need. So we'll do that. Just come on over here, and let's just go ahead and drop 90,000 into here if we can time it right. Hopefully it doesn't drop too fast. And it definitely did. So let's get 40,000 out of there. Alright, so we've got 100,000 in there, 60,000 in here. That should be what we need. We don't have any dry corn in here, I don't think. Okay, so that should be good for us. Let's check on the corn dryer. We've got propane, we got corn. It's activated. Soybeans are going. Sweet. Well, that's the harvest. We already put the combine back. We'll drop this trailer back over here, and we will move on to the next day to see if everything's dried and get everything put where it needs to go. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the latest episode of the Montana series. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you in the next episode with some awesome news coming up here soon about our next endeavor in Farming Simulator. So be sure to tune in to everything we got coming forward so you don't miss that. And we'll catch you in the next one.